Hey everyone, I am here with Daniel Khesin, the CEO of DS Laboratories. We're here in sunny Florida, and it's so exciting to actually come in here and visit you in your lab. This is pretty cool. We've just been having a lovely conversation about why his products are so special, especially for the salon. So Daniel, just fill in the modern audience and tell us what makes your product unique and special and the opportunities for the salon.
Well, one of the things first is that's important to recognize is that a lot of salons today probably leave a lot of money on the table and give up the opportunity to really treat what is a very serious problem for about 50% of the population. You've got both men and women suffer from hair loss, both in the early stages and later stages of the problem. And unfortunately, a lot of salons really just focus on the cosmetic side of things, whereas, you can, and part of it may be due to the fact that they are really maybe cautious, and maybe they think that not a lot of treatments work, that, technology is, a lot of it may be snake oil. What's exciting is that today, particularly with DS Labs products, is that we have really changed what's possible, and that the results from the treatment that can be attainable today wasn't possible even as recently as 10 years ago. We've really made significant strides in efficacy, user-friendliness of these products, wearability of these products. And today, I can say with confidence that for a vast majority of users who are maybe in the early stages of the problem, who may be kind of just like in the first 5 years of losing hair, we can completely reverse it and help people grow back a full head of hair and maintain a full head of hair as long as it's in the early stage of the problem. So this is absolutely groundbreaking, because now going bald is a choice. Whereas before you simply had to accept the fact that hair loss would progress despite any of your efforts, whatever it is that you would do. Or, today, of course, people can also resort to some, prescription medication, which, has potential side effects. But even so, this medication may not necessarily be as effective, also because these medications typically work through a single mechanism of action. So, for example, in the case of Propecia, it works to suppress DHT. If your hair loss is not caused by a sensitivity to DHT, you're going to lose hair anyway. It just simply won't work for you. And so what's also really unique about these treatments is that, you can, it's built in a platform of a multilateral approach where it has multiple mechanisms of action, multiple ingredients working at the same time. And so you have a much better treatment outcome. And therapy is also done with products that have a really incredible cosmetic effect, which is obviously very important for salons. That in the case of this shampoo, in a lot of testing, cosmetically, forgetting all the therapeutic benefits, outperforms a lot of really top cosmetic brands. I'm not going to name any names, but really surpasses when you look at manageability, shine, and all that other stuff, which is not our focus, but still the product seems to be superior. So it's really gratifying for salons and stylists to, I think, to be able to really sell a product that works. They're delighted when their clients come back and they're happy, and it's an incredible feeling to actually really be able to make a real meaningful difference in the lives of their customers who come back. And because hair loss is a very emotional problem, and they for those people who suffer and they experience that change.
So it's an in-salon treatment as well as a retail opportunity for salons. And I just want you to kind of go over, you have a shampoo, conditioner, and a not messy treatment, which is different from, that's the old school way of caring for baldness or balding areas, correct?
Well, the old school, I think that when people think of, the only treatment that's really been popular is Rogaine, which is that's a minoxidil-based treatment, and it is very sticky and greasy because it is in a base of high concentration of propylene glycol and ethanol, which also makes it irritating. Whereas, these treatments are definitely made to be, while they're very potent, they're made to be gentler, using, costlier solvents that are higher quality, that are also less irritating, so that, really makes it just much more comfortable to wear. And it's just simply more effective because, again, those treatments, Rogaine is a technology that's been on the market for like 30 years. Other brands mostly offer a botanical approach, which may be useful, but ultimately is not very effective for when you have a lot of the underlying processes, because a lot of these underlying processes may not be related to overall good health.
All right, so here's the proof that it works. Our own Mr. Daniel uses it himself and started using it many years ago because you saw you were concerned he was losing a little hair in here. And look at this head of hair. Just give us a little profile. You're fabulous.
Oh.
He was not expecting this.
Was
It's beautiful. It's beautiful hair, and he is in a lab coat because we are in the laboratory, or one of your many laboratories, where you test the products not only on yourself but on other people either in the area or actually in the building. And if you just do a little turnaround here, I hope we're not giving away anything proprietary. But this is one of your very special labs where you try all these ingredients. So this is a legit thing. I mean, where you are on top of this both personally and professionally, and it's really something that you're making this great for the client and the salon, correct?
It is truly an obsession with pushing the envelope of what is possible in current technology and biotechnology, to offer and explore some of the latest, most innovative, groundbreaking solutions. And that's really the foundation of everything that we do. And it's at the core of our business model. And we only introduce products when they have certain features and benefits that are not available from any other competitor, because we just don't want to redundantly take up, shelf space by what's already served by thousands of other companies, and it's already well served by those companies. There's really no reason to introduce additional products unless they meet these needs. And so it has most definitely been absolutely enormous amount of effort into research and development has gone into these products. And again, the efficacy now offers the salon the possibility to offer treatments that really surpass even the efficacy of what is available from the physician by prescription.
Well, it's so cool, and I know you have an eyelash treatment. So how does one get in touch with you or your website? What's the next step for a salon?
Well, they'd have to contact somebody in the sales team. They just, I guess, contact the company from the published information. I don't work in sales, but I'm sure it'll be routed to somebody who, they'll be assigned a very, loyal person who will be their, the account manager, and they'll take good care of them. And
I'm sure written down here somewhere in my blog is your website and more contact information. And I know you have a lot of wonderful products. I'm a real fan. I'm so happy that you gave me this time. Happy New Year, and it's a great year for DS Laboratories because you just got on NASDAQ. I mean, that's great news too.
We were just listed on the NASDAQ. That's correct.
It's so cool. It's a great year. 2013 is going to be a great year for DS Labs, and a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for giving me the tour.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, great. Thanks. Bye.